had no idea that fierce was something that you would want. Hello, hello, everybody. I've never associated you with fierce. I thought it's cold. Like ride or die, going in fly. It went from raining today to snowing. You don't have like any social media regarding it. But I guess next week is supposed to warm back up. Anyway. Yes, TV. All I can say is, from my perspective, I would always. You know, I think majority of my videos will be from this chair. You know, my little recliner. Oh, that is mud. Like a lot of times, if I can't sleep, this is where I'm at in my chair, watching TV, probably on YouTube. But today, yes, it was an okay day. I didn't take all my medicine like I was supposed to because I wasn't in excruciating pain. I didn't have an attitude. I cooked. I made homemade mashed potatoes. I roasted in the crock pot, boiled some corn on the cob, made some crescent rolls, and baked the chocolate cake. Which I probably should have shot a video about that, but I'm not all good with that editing stuff yet. So when my dog's barking. Hold on. Okay. He's still barking, getting on my nerves. Yeah, but like I was saying, today was an okay day. I cooked. It is about 8 or 9 o'clock. And go take me a shower and wash my face. And I don't know if I'm going to get in the bed. I'll probably wait a couple hours so I get kind of tired. Because if I don't, then I won't get any sleep tonight. Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, today was an okay day. I think I spoke too soon talking about I'll wait till I'm tired. But yeah. Not that. My mind's starting to wander. I will take my pain medicine and stuff before I go to try to get in the bed, because if I don't, then I'm not going to lay down or I'm not going to be comfortable. Then I might just put my feet up in this damn recliner chair and go to sleep that way. Yeah. Yes, I got the heat on, but it is cold. But yeah, just, cook, clean up the kitchen, watch a few things on TV. Well, on YouTube, because I've seen to never be watching TV no more. So, yeah. Got a few new subscribers. Thank you. I don't know if I want to start off with, what happened to, it's not even really a long story, like what happened to my back. So, I used to be a CNA / QMA, and on this particular weekend, I was working as a CNA. We were very short-staffed, and I requested help to get a resident out of the bed, and, yeah, got her in the chair, basically was lifting her by myself in my back seat. But to me, it felt like it snapped, but I can't even describe how it felt. Like it was something else. I couldn't stand up straight. And anyway, I hurt my back. So that was in 2013, and I lost my job the following year. And a year after that, that year that I lost my job, I was able to go to some outside doctors other than what my job had sent me to. And when I did that, I got a new MRI and new tests done, and basically was told that I could either have surgery or I can continue with the epidurals and see how that is, which is not ideal for you to get. You can get them every 3 to 4 months. It's like an epidural, like mixed with like cortisone and steroids. It's not like the epidural you get when you have a baby. It doesn't numb your whole lower half. So those are not ideal to have. I don't care what nobody says. The first time I got one, me being me, I think I'm tough. I ain't getting no damn. I didn't get the IV meds to alleviate some of the pain of them sticking that long ass needle in your back. So that first injection, and then they gonna tell you when they sticking the needle in your back. Now they numb the area where they gonna stick the needle at, but that's on the outside, like the first layer and tissue, first layer of skin and tissue. Now once that needle get past that and it's going into your spine and going in between them cavities, it's like being stabbed, set on fire, and man, that shit hurts. It hurt. So they telling you not to move, not to move. You can paralyze yourself if you move while they got this needle going in your back. It's got to go into them, your vertebrae. Now I've had a few of them since then, and I always request the sedation because I'm not as tough as I appear to be. So yeah. So I was told, from the MRI looking at it, and then I even got a second opinion. I couldn't tolerate that pain anymore. Coming from 2013, even though I was on light duty that whole year up until they fired me, walking the halls, just going to different sections. And let me tell you, this nursing home is huge. They have assisted living, they have rehab, they got 4 or 5 halls of total care, not total care, but they need a lot of assistance. And you got an upstairs, then you got a 3rd floor. I mean, it was a huge facility. And the fact that I was on restrictions, I would either go and feed or just go to different halls, fill out ice water and trays, stuff like that I didn't have to be in contact with the resident, and I wasn't lifting more than 10 pounds, and I wasn't on my feet constantly. Like, I would walk from one sector to another and sit down and feed residents, or be on one hall and pass ice water for the first half of the hall, and they have an aide or a nurse passing ice water for the second half of the hall, and then I would go sit down. So yeah, I was told either I can continue with the injections, physical therapy, and trying other things, or I can have surgery and be done with it. Like, I'll be up and moving within 2 weeks. Not without pain, but be up and walking within 2 weeks without having pain from my spine feeling crushed. Now, in the process of them doing my surgery, my mom and them was there. And, of course, the doctor can't stop the surgery and be like, hey, it's worse than we look. We're going to have to do something. We're going to have to dig a little deeper. They couldn't wake me up and say that. So they went out there and explained everything to my mom now. Now, my mom knows how hard it's been for me to just be normal. I was born with 2 holes in my heart and a cyst on the left side of my brain. So I spent a lot of time in the hospital and all through elementary school, going back and forth from Riley's Hospital to here. And I didn't spend a whole lot of time in school. I stayed sick a lot. So she knew how hard it was and how hard I fought to become normal, for them to not treat me like I got all this stuff wrong with me. So she knew how bad I wanted my back fixed and how bad I wanted to go back to work. Because I had a, not really a point to prove, but I had a point to prove. I was stronger than that. I was tougher than that. I handle my business. So, long story short, it was worse than he thought. So he, went in and fixed what he saw and did the best that he could. And when I woke up from surgery, of course I felt like crap. I was in pain, of course. Just had my back operated on. But I was ready to go home. Like, I was tired of seeing them people. They're talking about, oh, well, we have to give you this pain medicine. I'm thinking to myself, lady, I just woke up from anesthesia. I want to go home. I want to get in my own bed. I want to drink my own water. I want to go home. And so, I think like an hour or two after I woke up, they were trying to stand me up. And I heard people told them, we ain't finna do this. Go on, give me them pain medicine y'all was finna give me, and then come back. And once it done kicked in, I get up. That's what happened. So, a couple weeks later, I'm up, trying to move around, walking with a walker, and it didn't feel right. I felt worse, and I knew I was still in pain. I still had the staples, which I went and got those out. I think they're like 3 weeks after, and then they took my stitches out about 5 to 6 weeks after. So I had staples and stitches. So, but something just didn't feel right. It did not feel right, and so after I got my stitches out, I think I went back at 8 weeks, to do a follow up and get a new MRI. Because it had been 2 months since surgery, and I was going back to get scheduled for physical therapy and stuff. Well, I had did the MRI before I had my appointment, so he had all the test results and everything. And I went back to that appointment, and he was looking at my MRI, and he was coming, he was looking at me, and he was like, asking me how I felt, and I told him something, someone right, like, it just wasn't right. And so he was showing me the MRI and showing me where arthritis had set in my back, and he said that this was, due to the fact that I did not come in sooner and have surgery or have some type of procedure done. And he was really upset with the fact that my job claimed they did an MRI and saw nothing. But they couldn't have done, they did an MRI, but it wasn't like they didn't see nothing. But when you see them workman's comp doctors for your employer, they will say any and everything to get you not to file workman's comp, get you back to work, and leave it at that. So, basically, he was like, the only thing I can do for you now is send you to pain management. Now, anybody who know me know he got it. Because my thing is, when I talk to other people after, my surgery, I'm like, I don't feel right. They was telling me, well, he wasn't supposed to operate on you anyway because you're so young. At the time this happened, I was 31, I think. Yeah, I was 31. And they said that he wasn't supposed to operate on me. He should have sent me straight to pain management. So my thing is, now you got me up in here, and you telling me the only thing you can do for me now is send me to pain management. You should have never cut me open if you knew you weren't going to fix what the hell was going on with my back. That's how I feel. Anyway, so, long story short, now I'm in pain management. I've been going there for 5 years, and I recently told my doctor that I wanted to see a therapist, because people don't understand when you're in chronic pain all the time. You can't just go sit there, and you can't just take a pain pill and expect for everything just not to hurt when you take that medicine. It does not work like that. So, I told my pain management doctor that I wanted to speak to a therapist or something, and that being in chronic pain, it's something different. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, imagine having a migraine on top of stepping on nails, on top of burning yourself. It's just a whole bunch of different things at once that you can't even imagine. And some days you can do things to I don't want to cry, but sometimes you can do things that you rotate sitting down. You use the heating pad like I have now. You do the pain pills, the muscle relaxers. You take a hot shower, or you sit in a tub, you soak in Epsom. So you do a number of different things on any given day, because not every day the same thing is gonna work for you. Like, I might have used this heating pad today. Tomorrow I'll go to use this heating pad, and it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna take the pain away. Or I can use my little pillow that I have that vibrates and sit it on my back, or on my, lay it on my neck. And it's a number of things that you have to do every day to figure out what's gonna work for you that day. Like I said, you have good days. Which a good day don't mean you ain't in no pain, but it's to the point where you probably didn't, you tired of the pain. So you know what, you try to block it out, and it's just something like that. But so now I want to see a therapist, and because your family and friends have no idea what it's like to be in chronic pain. They tell you go sit down, go take your pain medicine. It's like y'all don't understand because y'all don't live it. You just don't, and it's something else. But I've been dealing with this for a while, and I still have to find different things to help me with the pain on top of the pain medicine, because and I told my doctor I feel like it's not working anymore. I'm a diabetic and also have neuropathy in my hands and in my legs. So that pain medicine, you would think with me being on the strongest pain pill there is, you would think with me having neuropathy in my hands and my legs and stuff, that pain pill would take away that pain too. But it's a different type of pain. Neuropathy is when your nerves are damaged, and that takes a different type of medicine. You would take the strongest pain pill they got out there for that, and it won't work. I know that for a fact. So yeah, it's just something different to be in chronic pain all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, I've isolated myself a lot from people, from my family. I don't go to many places. I go to the grocery store. I go to my doctor's appointments, and that's it. I don't, I try not to be so secluded. But my son is getting older now, so he has his friends. They go do what they want to do, you know. So I am very, I try not to, but I do anyway, because I don't like to be around people and make them uncomfortable, because they're enjoying themselves. They're doing stuff that I can't do, and then it makes them uncomfortable with me being around. So I just don't go around anymore. Like, I'll stay home, because at home I get in pain, or I get muscle spasms, and these muscle spasms are worse than um they're like Charlie horses in your back, to where there's nothing you can do to try to straighten it out or rub it, or it's nothing you can do. It's there. So yeah, but you gotta try different things, and hopefully when I start seeing this therapist, maybe I can get certain things off my chest that I can necessarily talk to a family member about, or whatever, because they figure, you go to pain management, they're managing your pain. Get the fuck out of here. They ain't managing shit. Um, you follow all the doctor's instructions and shit, and then you get frustrated. And you're like, man, this shit ain't even working. Why the fuck am I even coming to see you? That's how you feel sometimes. You get annoyed, you get aggravated, you want to snap on people, and it's not their fault. But you don't give a damn. You just, you're not thinking at that moment that you're hurting somebody's feelings, or, you know, I don't know. But, be mindful of people and how you treat them and how you talk to them. Especially, you don't never know what somebody's got going on. I'll tell you one thing that I hate about this. I am young, and I can't take the medicine and drive because it's like being intoxicated, So, when I get to the grocery store, I get somewhere, and where I live, it's not that small, but it's not that big either. So you go to the grocery store, you might see people, or people see you and you necessarily don't see them, and they find themselves staring at you because either I'm walking with a cane or I've got my back brace on. But I have a thing where I'll try not to wear my back brace in public because I get a lot of people that have known me from high school and stuff, and they're like, dang, did you get in a car accident, and what happened, and when you explain that, you've hurt your back and you had surgery, they look at you like, why would you do that and you so young? But they not the one living your life. They wasn't the ones that lost their job because of an injury. So what you tried to do was to get back to work. So you went ahead and had surgery thinking that it was going to fix everything. And I wish I had to research stuff a lot better than I did, but I didn't. So, but I get embarrassed walking around with my cane sometimes or my back brace, and usually when I get to come back home, I have Facebook messages, and they be like, "Oh, I think I seen you in Walmart or in Kroger's," but I wasn't sure if it was you because the person that was walking with a cane, and I don't think you walk with a cane. Now, not a lot of people know about my situation unless they worked with me or it's in my family. Like a lot of people don't know about my heart condition and stuff unless they're in the family. Yeah. Goddamn Vaseline. So, yeah. So I shouldn't be embarrassed by it, but I am, and I don't like where I am right now. Like, I don't like where I'm at. I'm not even. Well, I'm soon to be 40, but I feel like I'm so young, and let me say this. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, and I shouldn't feel this way, but it irks me when I'm in a store and this little old lady, well, I shouldn't call her old. This elderly woman walks past me, and she walking faster than I am. Do you hear me? Walking fast, and I get mad. I do. I ain't gonna lie, I get mad. And I know I shouldn't be that way. But that's how I feel at that moment. Like, it's like she done ran past me. That's what I feel. I feel like they running past me. And I get so agitated and I get jealous. I do. Because I'm like, damn, she gotta be at least 80 years old and she moving like, and I'm sitting here with, I be ready to go. I want to get up out that stove. I don't want to shop no more. And I should not be like that, but that is my reality. That's how I feel, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat how the fuck I feel, but that's how I feel. I get an attitude seeing, and it's like they shoot, like they almost want to say, "Bitch, if you don't get up out my way, I'm trying to shop." That's almost how I feel when they walk past me and they walking fast. Like they looking at me like, "If you don't get the fuck out the way, ain't nobody got time for you to be, moving this slow." But yeah, that is drop my phone. That is, a little bit about my day when I did have a good day earlier. Like I said, I cooked. I don't know if I can insert the pictures in here or what, but I'll try. Um, but yeah, today was an okay day. I didn't spaz out too much. I cooked and stuff, and I felt pretty good about today. I actually smiled a lot today. Um, just felt good. I hadn't felt good in a while. So, and one of my things is cooking. I feel like cooking takes your mind away from a lot of stuff, especially when you know how to cook. So, Yeah. But that was a little bit about my day today. I know I rambled on and on about stuff, but like I said, this will be something for me to be like, I really need to take this nail hardening stuff off my nails. If my nails are not white, yeah, it's time to take this stuff off my nails. Yeah, I forgot what the hell I was saying. Anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next one. This is going to be like my life chronicles, I guess, something like a video diary just for me, but I'm putting it out for the world to see. So, yeah. I will holler at you people on the next one. Hopefully my video quality will be a little bit better. And you guys stay blessed, stay safe, and love each other. Tomorrow not promised. Always tell somebody you love them. Even if you can't stand them. Let them know you love them and that you're there. Now, take care.